Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing.
Um, testing, 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 testing. And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to St. Joseph Ice Hockey Home Opener. My name is Aiden De Silva, and joined with me today is Anthony Tagliano. Anthony, how you feel about this?
Yeah, we're feeling great. St. Joe's, the Falcons coming off of 2 losses in a row, hoping to get back on track in the win column tonight here. And look, I think he's done all that he can. I mean, he has been lights out in net. I mean, he has had some stellar saves over the past couple games coming up against really great opponents. Let's see what he does here today against East Brunswick.
East Brunswick 1-2 to start the year. So far, St. Joe's 0-2, so East Brunswick with the edge of the record. But some may say St. Joe's
For sure, Aiden.
St. Joe's back possession. They do. Playing the puck back, looking for a shot, finds Connor, and takes a shot, and a save by the East Brunswick goalkeeper. The puck stays in play behind the net. St. Joe's with a good offensive start. And we score! Seconds into the game, St. Joseph Falcons. What a goal there by St. Joe's.
Yeah, that was a beautiful goal right there, Aiden. I mean, get it started really early there.
Amazing backhand. Love to see that for a team like St. Joe's, who kind of been struggling so far. That was Michael Sudia, the junior. Credit for them.
How do I get it down?
Face off follow.
What?
Face off taken. Clear winner there. St. Joe's plays in their zone. Puck in the corner. St. Joe's with a shot on goal. Rebound. Nice save there by the East Brunswick. They won the game. East Brunswick unable to clear in their own zone. St. Joe's with a great offensive zone right now. Keeper deflects it. St. Joe's plays it behind the boards. East Brunswick now trying to clear their zone. Are not able to still. St. Joe's still in the offensive zone now. East Brunswick again with possession. And finally are able to clear the zone with a 3-on-2 rush. Joe's got possession. Now shooting the puck behind the goalie. Nope. Correction. St. Joe's mistakes possession. And now into the offensive zone. 2-on-1 developing here. Sudi on the puck, plays it wide. And what a save there by the defensive keeper. One game, man. He's honestly played a good game. Obviously, the one goal, but so far, he's stopped 2 or 3 other amazing opportunities.
Yeah, right there. He went post to post, one side or the other, putting his body on the line there for a great save for the Bears.
Bears keeper is Grady. Introduced for Cal. Sophomore so far this season. Excuse me. Bears win the faceoff here. They're 3 for 3 on faceoff so far, and make sure to keep an eye on the faceoff battle here. St. Joe's maintains possession out of this zone. Playing it safe for passing lanes. Misses his man, but it is tipped, so it will not be an icing there. St. Joe's in the offensive zone now, battling along the boards. Bears from back possession later on. That is offsides there by the St. Joe's team, and it stays off. Played so far in these opening minutes.
Yeah, I think they've been playing really good. They're pressuring the puck. They're getting everywhere where they need to be, and I mean they got a 1-0 lead right now, early in, so couldn't ask for anything much better, Aiden.
That'll be number 17. Finally here. That is Sudia on the rush now, trying to look for a shooting angle. Good defense there by the Bears to prevent any attack. Bears now cycling in, making balls. St. Joe's been back. That is Sudia on the puck again. He's been a huge factor for St. Joe's so far. There's a penalty against the Falcons there, and this will be a power play for the Bears, their first of the game. So, I mean, right now, St. Joe's has been in the yellow zone the whole entire power play, but not what you want to see out of these Bears.
Yeah, not at all, Aiden. I mean, that's just undisciplined hockey right there. So let's see what they can do here with this power play opportunity to get some offense going.
That was offside. 16 seconds left in the power play, so the Bears still have plenty of time still. For you to spend the first 45 seconds of your power play in your own zone is not ideal, especially when you're playing 5-on-4. The penalty was a high sticking one.
Not at all, yeah.
St. Louis get a 4-handed rush here. So quickly defended. Plays dead. On the risk. Not sure what the ball was with that puck could have gone into the net. I'm not sure. Shot. He scored! The defense expected from Santos was a short of 2-0 off of the shorty. Not defended so well.
Yeah, Aiden, that was a beautiful shot right there for Connor Emmich. Gets the Falcons up here 2-0 and on a penalty as well. So a short-handed goal definitely gets the momentum, gets more momentum for this St. Joe's offense.
Not a penalty. Bounce back. Again, the Bears really not able to get any offense going so far. They have to do push up the tide to this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that passing is key here to getting good offensive chances and good offensive shots here on sophomore goalie Brody Sansone. So, I mean, I think if they could just pass the puck well enough and get some good scoring opportunities, I mean, eventually one will go in. So, just focus on passing the puck more often.
Sorry. Mentioned Brody Sansone. He started last year too as a freshman. Obviously, St. Joe cycled their goalies, but Sansone still got a lot of minutes and played for them when it mattered most. So Very cool to see that. That
Yeah,
was so safe percentage to start the season.
yeah, for sure. That kid's got a lot of talent. We'll see what he could do here tonight. I mean, he's had one shot on him, not even one. So, I mean, not really much to go off here, but he was lights out last season. As you said before,
Big
900
hit
save
there that
finish.
Alfonso. Look at the penalty there. And now the player is fighting a lot of pushing and shoving. It's the penalty on Alfonso for roughing. Could be honestly 4 minutes for warning.
Oh, look at that! Look at that late hit there by number 47. There, I mean, just not what you want to see here.
St. Joe, that was Alfonso with the initial hit. Could have honestly been boarding, which would be a major or a double. Then there's a lot of pushing and shoving, and that's towards the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't want to see your player go down like that. So if teams have to get chippy like that, they will for sure. I mean, but yeah, just not a great way for your teammate to go down like that.
Get penalized. Yeah, I don't know about you, but once my team gets the power play, I would not want to do anything silly like that and try to give away.
For
That
sorry, for sure, Aiden. I mean, if you're on a 5-on-4 advantage like that, the last thing that you would want to do is get a dumb penalty like that. So just undisciplined hockey right there for the Bears.
setting probably both roughing them. Unless the St. Joe's penalties are going to will be a Bears power play in 2 minutes. Currently, there's a 4-on-4. A little tense in it to start the game. Only 9 minutes in, right? So big hit by Pond. That was an enormous hit straight into the board. He clocked him in.
Yeah, I mean that was a huge hit right there by Giaquinto. I mean, just bone crushing right there.
Definitely on, I think. So, excuse me, I don't know quite who the penalty is now. But for this St. Joe's part of start the season, we have still deciding it. I wonder what do you think the decision will be here? Do you think they're maybe deciding if it's a major?
Yeah, I think so. I mean that was just a really big hit right there by Giaquinto, so they might be deciding the difference between a double minor and a major.
Something you want to see. High school rulings on majors. I believe there is quite to be penalty, at least 5 minute penalty. This could be huge for the Bears. Still deciding. Sorry, you said you think that they might be giving a major.
Yeah, I think so. With the really huge hit like that, I mean, his head went straight into the boards there. So just waiting on the decision from up here.
Yeah, just like while we have this time, what do you think? How do you think the advantage? Obviously, St. Joe's up 2-0. They played a phenomenal game. What do you think the Bears need to do to try to get back in this game? Obviously, a huge deficit early.
Yeah, I mean, just like I said before, focus on passing, and I mean, really just playing like playing together as one. I mean, based on what I've seen, I feel like it's just been everyone trying to take it themselves. But I really think they need to play as a group of five, or in this case, a group of four. So just in order for them to, at least put some points or shots on the board, I think that playing together as one and focusing on passing and playing clean hockey is really something that they really should focus on in this first period.
Oddly, Bears have won face-off battle so far this game. I believe it's about 42 in favor of the Bears. So they've been winning the face-offs. It's just they've really struggled to clear their defensive zone. St. Joe seems to be superior puck handling, so you got to wonder if the Bears can kind of get that act up, like you said, and force their passing and really establish some shots. Because I believe they might have one shot on goal, might be zero.
Yeah, for sure. I really do think that that one thing the Bears have been doing really well this game has really been maintaining that face-off percentage, that just being the more physical team in the circle. So
Make sure it's not first catch for him.
yeah, for sure, that was a nice shot there by the Bears, but Sansone is just there to deny that shot right there.
sit into the 36th St. Joe's offense. St. Joe's now handling the offensive zone, obviously. For St. Joe's does have a power play. And so that was an odd man rush there on the penalty kill for Bears. Like you have
Yeah, for sure, Aiden.
around the boards. Sudi is back there. Sudi is still up. For that play. Puts it back around in the corner. Finds the deflected down the front. Great block there by the Bears defenseman. Could have been a seeing this put that got. But just throwing the power play. About to run out. Bears turn it over. Now we'll just likely let it run out and say, first hockey is now. Still in their zone. Finally, just play the
Nice hit there by the senior Brady Crimmins there along the boards, just really putting his body on the line for the puck,
yeah,
especially in the O zone.
we haven't really seen out of the Bears. They've been very difficult. And obviously, the Bears didn't retaliate. So you definitely want to defend your team. That was a big kick, couldn't hurt the kid. St. Joe's has been very physical, so you definitely want to see Bears match that. They don't really get over far superior.
For sure.
So we'll be back in another face off. Bears zone. Here, there's plus. See, Allen for the corner. Bit out wide. First shot deflects it wide. Brought down to the boards. Zero. Simply just trying to leave offense defensive zone. Excuse me. Just not letting big hit there. Happy with that. Yeah, for this East Brunswick team, they do have a player, Giannis Lavala, a sophomore. He's a great hockey player. I believe the first girl in St. Joe's to face the season. So props to her. Hope every best for her.
Yeah, same over here, Aiden. Same over here.
Shot, easy save there. East Brunswick goals and able to face off. Circle now. St. Joe's changing their mindset. St. Joe's really hasn't had a clear number one line so far. They like to cycle their guys along, which you'd love to see that in the coach. Make sure everyone's ready and willing to play.
For sure. For sure. I mean, just giving guys an opportunity. I mean, giving your 3 games in the season. Ooh, hit there by Casey Fugere.
Trailer takes a shot and he scores with the celebration. What a shot! That was 19. Brendan Crowley. Stop. Goes now. Still.
Yeah, Aiden, what a beautiful shot there by the junior, extending the lead to 3 here. Still in the first period, little under 7 minutes to go. So, but what a shot for the junior, extending the lead.
Play that by speed. Set the pass up. Sudia did just that. Crowley goal. St. Joe's plays good. Leaves it there. Very kind of. Is it out wide? Takes the shot. Blocked by now an odd man rush for St. Joe. The 3-on-2 makes it through. What a shot!
Oh my!
What a shot!
Yeah, Aiden, that is as top as the puck can go. Top corner. I heard the doink off the back post from over here. What a shot! Yeah, as a Ranger fan myself, it did see glimpses of Artemi Panarin in there.
Play it in. Wide of the net. Try to wide and oh, that's a great setup. Could have been a goal. Takes it back. St. Joe's keeps it in. Relentless. Player knocked out in front, no penalty called. Play deep, and it goes in. That's a reflections in for I'm not sure who got credit again for the hat trick. It's been over 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, just hey, if the puck finds the back of the net, no questions asked there, Aiden. 5-0 here, St. Joe's. They're just pouring it on the Bears now.
His hat trick. We'll have to spend like 5 minutes. That puck actually cannot super Crowley. Or deflections in front, nothing to keep.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those deflections, I mean, those are just the straw that breaks the camel's back for this goalie.
Time out. Trying to recollect themselves after down 5-0. We will take a short break now. I think it was Crowley. Be on mute. Back. Timeout by the Bears. Obviously, themselves. Which one is 5-0 in the first period. And there is a 10-0 10-0 Mercy. Down one if throws this off. Bears looking to puck deflects to the bench to the be
What's your what's your fix? It's way too loud.
Bears. I mean, as much as the Bears are losing 5-0, I do believe they have like 80% face off. It's kind of maybe they have the best face face off player in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, Aiden. I mean, if you're winning all those faceoffs, I mean that it's just the amount of scoring opportunities you're having to start with the puck. I mean, as long as they could make opportunities with the faceoff wins, I mean, this game could be really, really close.
Great offense there by number 21. Um, um,
Too loud. Like he's way too loud.
Out of it goes in. 5-1.
Yeah, for sure. That was a really great shot by the Bears there. Cutting the lead down to 4 here. Let's see what they can keep it going into the end of the period.
Yeah, and that kind of came out of nowhere. I think we have 2 or 3 shots to start the game. That was a phenomenal top shelf. Nothing Brody could do about that.
Yeah, for sure, Aiden.
Puck drop, Bears win it, just like it had basically the whole game. That would be a key factor. There. It's after scoring.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what they can do on this power play. A couple of these power plays before, they really haven't got any chances to score, but with this power play here, they got some momentum coming after the goal, so let's see what they can put up on the scoreboard.
I would say that penalty. St. Joe's did score short-handed, and so you know coming off of it. They are kind of driving.
Yeah, not at all. That's not really what you want to see having a power play is your opponent scoring a shorthanded goal. So I believe that was Franco Reynoso going into the penalty box. So let's see what the Bears can do here on this power play, and it will be cleared out of the zone.
Off. They're trying to sell off. Take a shot. Take the shot. Loose. Not changing. And Kittle for St. Joe's headed by Hunter, of course, on this team. So many other people contributing. The great fact about this, Andrew, of course, you're able to bet. St. Joe's with a shortened opportunity takes a shot and he scores. Second, Colin back, which this is second.
Yeah, like I said before, the last thing that you would want to happen on a power play is your opponent have a shorty, and I guess I just spoke into existence. I mean, great shot there for St. Joe's, penalty kill, doing what opposite of what they should be doing, clearing the puck, they're scoring. So
Brendan Crowley already with the hat trick. Could see Font. Obviously, it's a great boost for this. Something that's tough off. St. Joe's in the offensive zone, still on the penalty. Defense of the day. Badlick is hard out, trying to let his teammates get the change.
Good poke checking there by Brendan Crowley, and oh,
Yeah, that was a post. I don't think you heard the ding. That was a post.
oh, I sure did, Aiden. I mean, great defense there in East Brunswick's O zone, and then getting a shot on net too.
Obviously, responsibility. We have roughly 13 or 14 players, so tough for them to play the game hockey. St. Joe's is not going to give up his penalty in any game. Look along the boards behind the net. It's off to a hard, great start and up 6-1 to start this first period. I made into silver drug me and Italy like tag me out. We'll see you in the second period.
Welcome back to St. Joe's Hockey. I'm Anthony Vitagliano alongside Aiden DeSilva. And Aiden, what's something, reflecting back on the period, what's something that East Brunswick is going to fix to, cut the lead down? I mean, coming off of a 6-1 period, what's something that they could fix this second period, Aiden?
Tripping there against each other. So you think puck can they've been able to get in the ozone a couple times, but not effective shots on goal besides that one bouncing back in the net.
For sure, Aiden. All right, St. Joe's has a power play here. Let's see what they can do here to extend their lead. What? Oh, it wasn't working. Face off here in St. Joe's ozone. AJ Shearer there with the face off. But St. Joe's will keep the puck in the net. Or, sorry, not in the net, in their zone. To Connor Emmich. Emmich to Sudia. Sudia to Emmich. Shot! Saved by East Brunswick.
Say, but you mentioned sophomore so far. John's had a great season. Obviously, like I mentioned, you'd love to see a player like him.
Couldn't agree more with you, Aiden. Face off here in St. Joe's ozone. Keeping it in. Sudia to Crowley. Cross doesn't go all the way. Emmich keeps it in. For sure. Monagas. Ooh. Questionable play there. East Brunswick player was hit on the ice, and Emmich will go behind the goalie and he'll get out of the D zone.
Can't say.
For sure. To Monagas, shot, and he scores! Alejandro Monagas extends the Falcons' lead to 6. It is 7-1 St. Joe's.
St. Joe's has had a couple shots against bodies in front of them. Struck the goal. Honestly, this is not the goalie Brady. Get bodies in front. He can't see the puck. There's nothing.
For sure, Aiden. Monagas there with the goal. Extends St. Joe's lead. Face off here in the center.
Got one.
Brady Crimmins there. Battle for the puck. Ooh, Crimmins is tripped up there. No call, though. East Brunswick clears out of their D zone. Reynoso gets a loss of the puck. Alfonso Giaquinto keeps it in. Battle along the boards. And East Brunswick will attempt to clear. Brendan Crowley will come on for the 6-on-5 while they have it. Shot! Just wide. Great passing here by St. Joe's. Something that they fixed while in the intermission. To Crowley, gets it out of the zone.
You don't want to see that go in the back of the net.
Crowley will clear. Giaquinto, and it'll be icing, and There'll be a 5-on-4 for St. Joe's face off in East Brunswick's D zone.
And I'm surprised the ref was whistling for an icing. It looked like Alfonso was the first to the puck there, which by rule should be allowed to keep playing, but nonetheless, whistle blowing.
Yeah, same here. I think Giaquinto was the first person there to the puck, so questionable call there, but the game keeps going.
Power start. All I possibly want to see out of this team. Obviously, are up big, but being aggressive like this, you want to do that. You can handle this now, come back. St. Joe's on the power play. I'll go television.
Face off in the O zone for the Falcons. St. Joe's will keep it in. Sudia, shot! Blocked by an East Brunswick player. And into the netting. What?
Any shoot. Game to start.
Hey, you took the time off. No, I think like just a shot. Hey. Little over 11 and a half minutes here in the period. St. Joe's up 7-1 here on a power play. Connor Emmett shot, and it finds the back of the net here. Connor Emmett makes it an 8-1 hockey game.
That was so good. St. Joe's is shooting over 50% shot. Love to see them again struggling. One of these games they did get shut out for one of them. Love to see them high score.
For sure, Aiden. This really gets them right back on the winning track here. Just over 11 and a half minutes here. Face off in the center. East Brunswick wins the face off. It's really something that they really have been doing a really great job here this game, Aiden.
And the score is still saying 7-1. They didn't count Connor's goal. It's just score targeting on his last week. Just still on the penalty.
Michael Sudia doing circles around the defense here. Shot is just wide. Pass to Monagas, and they can't keep control. Sudia will battle for the puck here. And he will win it. Oh, nice save!
Got on it right now. That was fantastic. Got the glove on it. All alone in front of one to save.
I think that was Brendan Crowley with the shot there, was it? What? St. Joe's keeping the puck in their O zone. And it'll be offside.
I think I had a pretty good view on that. I do not think that was offside. I think he hit the puck. I mean, obviously, the ref has a prime view right on my view.
Yeah, same here, Aiden. Questionable call there, but face off right outside St. Joe's O zone. And that'll be Nick Simos bringing it in. Alfonso Giaquinto along the boards. And he still has control. For sure. Vincent Zammit on the blue line here, along with Brady Cooper. Zamet to Cooper. He will bring it in. Trying to keep control of the puck here. Little under 10 minutes left here. St. Joe's up 8-1. St. Joe still keeping the puck in. And East Brunswick will clear it out.
And he said that great. I'm thinking of St. Joe's.
Yeah, for sure. Stoppage in play here. There will be a face-off right outside of the St. Joe's O-zone.
You see on the far side of the ice, see Casey Virginia, great physical player for the St. Joe's. You don't get a
For sure. I think physicality is one of the biggest things that that separates these two teams. I think St. Joe's has obviously been the more physical team in this game. Just got to keep that hold for the next period and a half. East Brunswick's got the puck in their zone. And it will be lost control. That's Nick Simos there with a battle for the puck. And he's tripped. St. Joe's will have another power play. And Aiden, this is really undisciplined hockey.
Played by the freshman there. They steal. Checking the play. Would have had an on-man rush. Love to see that this week. I have a young player, like I said, freshman. Bunch that could have.
For sure, Aiden. I think he's had a really great game today. He's made some really crucial plays to keep the puck in the zone. Showing it there just now. Face off in the St. Joe's offensive zone. Fugere will tie up for the face off and it'll be cleared out. Sansone will pass it off to Dominic Caruso. Caruso to Fugere. And they lose control of the puck, but Fugere gets it right back. Cel Tuerto battling for the puck there. And it'll be cleared. Sandstone will give it back to Dom Caruso. Caruso brings it up. Hit along the boards. East Brunswick clears it again. Sandstone back to Tuerto. Back to Caruso. He'll bring it in.
And Coach Carter keeping on the same line. That drew the seeing what he's done.
100%. I feel like just giving these young guys opportunities and chances to go out there and make a play. Cross. Ooh, off the post.
Part of that chance. On the power play for that.
For sure. Just getting shots off is really one of the most crucial parts in a power play. And East Brunswick really hasn't had a great chance to do that. But puck is in the O-zone for East Brunswick. Shot off the blocker for Sansone. Yeah, that was a really great shift by the Falcons there, limiting the amount of shots for the Bears. And the puck goes back into the O-zone for East Brunswick. Shot is wide.
And that was and I
East Brunswick putting some pressure on St. Joe's right now. And St. Joe's will try to clear out. Shot. Save. I think that was Reynoso there with the shot. That shot was blocked off a St. Joe's defender. Nice pass to Brady Cooper.
tend to pull the board. Didn't quite see it, and I don't.
Looks like it will be a slashing call. Yeah, one thing I've seen here by both teams is that they're both giving each other really lots of opportunities to go out there and score. Both teams have been caught in lots of penalties, but just the team that takes action on those opportunities has really made the other team pay for it. Puck in the St. Joe's offensive zone to Reynoso. Reynoso to Mark Smith. Back to Reynoso. Puck is cleared by East Brunswick, gotten back by St. Joe's. Monagas will bring it in. Lost control of it, gotten back by an East Brunswick player. AJ Shearer can't get a hold of the puck. Puck will be in the St. Joe's D zone. That's Mark Smith in the boards. And it will be cleared out. Gotten back by St. Joe's, battle along the boards with senior AJ Shearer.
It's just out there about
Face off in the O-zone, and East Brunswick will clear it out. Sandstone will give it to Connor Emmich. They'll try to get something going in these last 35 seconds of the St. Joe's power play. Little over 4.5 minutes left. St. Joe's up 8-1. Shot here, just wide.
and that give and go by Conrad the whole like
100%. Alfonso Giaquinto here behind the goalie.
reminds me a little speaking of Saint
Ooh, couple really close shots there.
St. Joe's clean felt the puck went back in the net, but it did not.
And you know what, Aiden? I thought it went in the back of the net as well, but I guess it did not. Connor Emmich has control. He'll bring it in. He'll dump it around. There will be Gregory Alvarez along the boards. In the middle, and it's deflected into behind the goalie. Connor Emmich, shot! Ooh, nice save.
Missed it right off his face. Could have also gone off the shoulder pad. So fine shot.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it might have went off his blocker or one of his padding below. Nice hit there.
Two on one.
Brendan Crowley, oh, toe drag. Still has control. He will give it off to Christopher DeFeo, the freshman, who's got control with it now. He'll dump it in, and they will have a line change. Yeah, who doesn't, Aiden? Who doesn't? Ooh, nice hit along the boards behind the goalie. Connor Emick going between defenders' legs, and East Brunswick will clear it out of their D zone. And it hits off an East Brunswick player, and East Brunswick gets control of the puck.
So that's exactly what coaches teach. place you can. If you're going to play fluid hockey, you got to be able to.
Long shot there, right into the chest of Sansone, and he will let it out. Studio along the boards. Studio will get it back. East Brunswick gets control of the puck again. In front of the goalie, going across the goalie. And blocked by a St. Joe's defenseman. Brady Crimmins. Oh, what a save by the goalie.
Well, obviously tough to get the puck. Great save.
Yeah, really going down into that butterfly right there. That butterfly stance for the goalie, making a huge save there. Just to limit any more goals here. A crosser, and it's cleared out by an East Brunswick player, and it will be icing.
Second period, St. Joe's up a little slower than the first half, and of course St. Joe's was up 6-1 at half, 2-5 at half. Now what I think I would say is that we played a better second period.
Oh, shot there by Dom Caruso, and it's just wide. Breakaway for East Brunswick. All alone! And it's just wide.
Just over that, what a chance there.
Great job right there by Sansoni's all alone, and it will be a save here. Wow. What great job there by the sophomore Brody Sansone. Going all out there. Making a huge play. Keeping the game at 8-1.
By far the best chance of the club this period. One.
Face off in St. Joe's defensive zone. It'll go around. They will attempt to clear out. They will. Pass to AJ Shearer. Shot off. Back down to Reynoso. Reynoso to Monagas. One more shot off. And it will go to the end of the second period where St. Joe's is up 8-1 on the East Brunswick Bears. We'll see you for the third period.